Miss Dreyer, she can't take it.
I can't roll my eyes enough. My husband's just like, can we just watch football?
I know.
All right, moving on. Let's just switch over to the weather. It was kind of a miserable weekend for the Northeast. The rain didn't stop. The snow up in the Catskills, we saw about 10 inches of snow. Now we're just seeing a few spotty snow showers. That whole storm system is pulling away. A little bit of light snow back through the Appalachians and into the Northeast, but nothing more as far as accumulations are expected. The next storm system back through the Great Lakes as we go into tonight. This is a very quick moving clipper system. It's going to come in, dump a little bit of rain and snow, and then continue to move down into the south and east. Now, back through Indiana, through Michigan, into Ohio, we could see a little bit of light snow. Heavier rain expected across eastern Kentucky, and then this will also bring rain through Virginia and into North Carolina before exiting off the East Coast as we go into Wednesday night. The other big story out there will be this record high temperatures that we're expecting out west. Temps running about 15 to 25 degrees above average. That's a look at the weather across the country. We'll get to your local forecast in the next 30 seconds.
Tonight.
And that's your latest forecast.
All right, Dylan, thank you. Coming up, the murdered
Monday morning. This is Today on NBC.
Spots.
And that's your latest forecast.
All right, Dylan, thank you so much. Coming up, are you obsessed, like some of us, with playing Connections every day? Well, we are welcoming the woman behind the craze to Studio 1A to help us celebrate. You guys, do you celebrate National Puzzle Day?
You know, this is the first year I'm celebrating.
Okay, well, we're celebrating.
All right, we'll have that and your morning boost coming up right after this.
Well, look what the cat drug in.
Oh, look at Carsey.
Carsey?
Hey.
What's up?
I resemble those comments.
You guys like a little boost?
Yes.
Let's do it. All right, this is a funny one. So as they said, one of the best gifts on the couples registry, but how about that? Hold that score for that long.
What's the statute of limitations there?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Well, guys, still coming up. They are back. Grew and changed and so much more. But first, a quick check of your local news.
Let's see.
Over to you.
Thanks, guys. We talked earlier about the warm-up out west with this huge ridge in the jet stream. We'll be seeing those high temperatures about 15 to 25 degrees above average. Medford, Oregon, 69 degrees for a high temperature. The record is 64. Seattle will likely break a record at 62 degrees. Boise, Idaho, 56. Sacramento, 70. Billings, Montana will tie that record at 60 degrees. Then tomorrow, we'll likely see more records fall up in Great Falls. The forecast of 63 would break the record of 62. Medford should get into the mid-60s. It looks absolutely beautiful out in that part of the country. But we are going to see temperatures settle back into more seasonable highs as we get to the end of the week. Friday, Seattle drops back down into the 40s. Same for Boise. Billings kind of hangs out in the 50s, though, so that's not too bad. And other than that, things are pretty quiet across the country. Not a whole lot going on except for a few spotty snow showers that won't amount to much in the Northeast and back through the Appalachians. That's a look at the weather across the country. Now here's a peek out your window.
Several days.
So it's
And that's your latest forecast. Sorry. Don't mind me.
yes.
Camera there.
Get it done.
Needs to be perfect.
Dill, are you doing whip my hair? Yeah.
I'll never does that before pop.
Oh, there's something missing there.
That is a fact.
All right.
We'll get into it. Our company can't wait. They've had this 4th of July release, Mark.
$1 billion.
That's going to make a lot of money.
$1 billion movie.
Leave
Yes.
Tokyo.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Are we pretending like she flies commercial? Are we pretending?
Yeah.
No. She goes off the stage right into her jet.
Correct.
Yeah.
You know?
She'll be fine. She'll be there.
That is math. 100%.
100.
Oprah, Uma.
Yeah, true.
Next up, Justin Timberlake. Wow. Trying to send a little love to
A lot of
Nice.
to
That's a
unpack
lot of
there.
love. Yeah.
Seems like she doesn't want the fan army to be going after
I think
JT.
she'd want JT to think that the fan army actions were speaking for how she feels.
Yeah, she likes the song.
But I have no idea. Finally, for October.
Another winner. All right, just ahead, James Corden. He mastered the late night.
Hey.
He's got an exciting new
Buddy.
show.
Come on in.
How nice to see him.
Come on in. We're happy you're here.
Oh, yeah, we're huggers. Hi.
How you doing?
Hi. How are you?
We're too far away from her.
How are you? Come sit
we're
for
in
a
church. Have a
second.
seat.
We only have a second. That's all we got. We can't wait to talk about your Sirius XM show. He's got such great guests. They're lining up, knocking on the door, trying to get on.
It's quite surprising, but lovely. Yeah, it's wonderful.
Well, we can't wait. We're going to talk a lot about it. And we'll have that and more after your local news.
Have you ever been here before?
Lots coming up here, including James Corden, just saw him a few moments ago.
How about the weather?
I'd love
What you
to
got?
see the weather. Not
Okay.
too bad. The rain's gone and the possible across upstate New York and into New England, too. That's a look at the weather across the country. Now here's a peek out. And that's your latest forecast. Savannah, back inside to you.
Guess what, Dylan?